I want to display the client name. Client comes under the what range. So there is a sale price range table. The customer paid the amount of 2 lakhs to purchase a car, so that customer comes under the expensive, because 2 lakhs which is comes under the 1 lakh, 1 lakh to the 5 lakhs, right? If you look at the sale table, so we have the client ID, let's say talking about the 1001. Who is having that client ID 1001? Paul. So I want to know the Paul comes under the what range. So if you go to the sale table, I can see the 1,45,000. The amount he paid 1,45,000. Okay. So the amount he paid 1,45,000. This comes under the expensive, right? Okay. Similar way, I want to know the each customer comes under what range. Similar way, I want to know each customer comes under the what range. Okay. For that, I am trying to design a universe. Trying to open the file, click on new. Okay, enter the details here. So I'm just giving the name of the universe name. Universe is theta join. Okay, and select the existing connection. So which I am selecting the motors connection which I already created. Test the connection, server is responding, click OK. Insert a table. So I need a client table, sales price range and sale table. So these 3 tables is required. So let's make a join between all the 3 tables. So to get the sale total, join with the client table to the sale table with the client ID. So I don't have the common column between the sale table and sale price range to make a join between the 2 tables, right? Okay. So what I'm trying to do here, so insert a join, select the sale table, and the table 2 I'm selecting the sale price range. Now choose the minimum and maximum price range between the sale total. Sale total between the minimum and maximum price. So I'm using the between operator here other than equal operator. Click OK. Okay. So this is a way we will get the customer or the client, the purchaser card. So that amount is which comes under the which range. So that is how I can display the customer range information. I'm trying to create a class here. Client name. I'm defining the client name. Concat of the client last name, comma, concat of the client first name. Okay. Now click on parse. Okay. Done. Client name has created. I'm doing the sale total and also client phone number. Trying to create a measure object as a sales total, the amount, how much amount he paid. Sum of the sales total.
Do we have any character limit, Madhu, for that concatenation?
Concatenation?
Do we have any character limit on that?
character limit, what exactly it means? Limit number
It's
of
like
characters.
generally, right.
Number of characters not at a inverse level. Okay, it is depends on the database. Okay, in the database side we have some number of characters limitation is there. Are you talking about
Okay.
adding the number of columns, concatenating the number of columns? No, right?
Uh, yes, I was asking about the concatenation. No, never mind.
Concatenation.
Actually, yeah. Yeah. All right, I'm good, Madhu. Thanks.
Okay, so concatenation, so basically what it will do, we are concatenating the two strings, or we are concatenating, if you want to concatenate the three strings, four strings, so then you can use the number of concatenation functions, okay, and so display the column, display the values in that particular column, so it depends on the database. So if it is Oracle database, you can bring the 999 characters, okay. And with the 11G, I think it is upgraded now. So you can bring the more than 999 values also into our report. Okay. And click OK. Save this. See, basically, see, I want to see the only the sales price range information, right? The customer comes under what range. But if you look at here, if you look at the sale table contains the sales and rental information. So there are rental customers 450, 300, 1150, right? So this all rental customer comes under the budget only. Actually, they are not under the budget because so those customers taken a rent a card. They are not purchase a card. Okay. So basically, I am looking for the only the customer who purchase a card, and to know their price range information. So I do not want to fetch the rental information. Okay. So in that case, what I am doing here, I am applying the self-restricted join. Okay. Sale type is equal to yes. So I want to fetch only the sales customers information. Click OK. Save this. Export this invoice to the repository. Now let's test our universe. Go to the start menu and open the universe designer tool. Enter the credentials here. Click OK. Sorry, I open the UDT. Need to open the rich client tool to test it. So enter BO credentials. Prasad, you did not attend the invoice designing session?
Yes, I attended the past session.
Okay.
Yes,
No, in the, I mean, the other people, have you attended the design session, inverse UDT session?
UDT also attended, yes.
UDT completely you attended, right? How to resolve the loop and what is the fan trap and
No,
chasm trap?
no.
Okay. Only this batch you are attending. Okay, fine.
Yes.
So now I'm trying to bring the client name and also floor number, sale total and price range. Okay. See, basically as a universe developer, if you add the object in the query panel, you should expect what kind of query is generating, right? So you know, right? So if you add this object, the SQL statement will be like this: select client name, select concat of the first name, last name, comma phone number, comma sum of the sale total, comma price range from table names where the conditions, the join condition, right? See now, client name and 3 tables, and where you can see the joints and group by, right? Now run a query. So I can able to see the client name and also the phone number. So this is how, so user, if any new car introduced in that showroom, so they will call target customers. They will not call all the customers. What the expensive, if any new expensive car released, so they are going to call to the only those people directly. Okay. Okay. So now I can see the client name, phone number, sale total. So anyway, I don't require to the sale total here. Let's remove this. Now my question here, I don't want to display the bracket information. How we can remove the bracket information? You're getting right? So mid-range is there. I don't want to display this bracket information. How we can remove that? Any idea? Shanmukhi? So I'm just trying to insert. I'm just keeping here. I just want to display only the text information. Okay. So there is a function called substring.
Substring, yes.
Yes. Substring of. So what will do? It will display from which position you want to display and how many characters you want to display. The price range of, start with the first letter. Let's say I want to display the number of characters are 8. See, like this way it will display. So if I do it the 3, then it will start with the third letter. Okay. So I want to display with the first letter. We'll see. Mid-range, and we'll see expensive E is missing, luxury open bracket is coming. I don't want to display this bracket information. Any idea how we can do that? Instead of this 8, how other way we can remove it? Instead of 8, what I am trying to do, so I am trying to insert a new column again. So first we need to find out the position of the open bracket. I want to just find out the position, length of the position bracket, open bracket. Okay. So there is a function called position. Position of price range. So I want to find out the position of the open bracket. Position of the price range. In that, I'm trying to find out the text, or you can say the open bracket. Click OK. Now see, in the mid range, the open bracket position is 10. Okay. So what you can do? So we don't know here what is the position of the open bracket. So instead of giving the 8 number, I'm giving this number. Okay, and I'm writing this formula. Instead of displaying the number, static number, I'm showing the formula. Okay, now validate. So it will display the position number 10 till the position number 10 in this mid range. Okay, make it -1. -1. Okay, so this is how. So we can display only the text without any bracket. Now you can remove this. Here also you can remove this. Okay, so you can write the header range. Okay, so this is how we can remove the bracket information if you don't want to display the range information. Okay, clear? Now I am trying to open one more universe here. This is one of the universe I designed here. Employees information. This is relevant to the employees data. Motors underscore join. Close this. Select the universe. Okay. Now I'm trying to bring the employee name and job title. I'm trying to bring the employee name and job title in the query. So what are the joins will come into the query? Look at the join, look at the universe. I read the employee name and job title. So how many tables will come into the query? Question to both of you.
2 tables are
How many?
fine.
Yeah, when I'm adding, so when I'm just trying to add the employee name and job title in a query, so how many tables will come in this SQL query?
2 tables, employee table and job table.
Okay, what will be the expected query? It will be the select employee name, comma, job title from employee
And
table, comma, job, where employee.job ID is equal to job.job ID, right?
yes,
Look at the query. Yes, we're getting the same. Correct. Now, I'm trying to bring the employee name and the showroom country name. I'm added the employee name and showroom country name. Now, so many tabs will come into the picture. I want to display the employee name and the showroom country name.
3 tables,
3 tables, which is employee table,
showroom,
and
country.
showroom table and country. Okay. So what will be the query generated? You can see select employee last name, first name, country name from. You will see the 3 tables and also you have a 2 joins. Okay, this is good. Now I want to display the employee name, employee city, showroom name and showroom city. Now how many tables? Showroom city is nothing but a town. Employee city town is nothing but employee city. So we'll get the 2 joins. Sorry, 1 join between employee table to the showroom. Okay, I'll get only the 2 tables, right? 2 tables. Okay. You are getting right how the query is generating. So the way you are developing the universe based on that SQL is generating, correct? This is your clear, right? This part you are clear, right?
Yes.
Any questions here? Shanmukhi? You are clear, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Now I'm running the query. So employees are working in a different showrooms. The showroom belongs to the different city, and also employees belongs to the different city. Now there are some employees working their own city only. That means that employee is working in their own city. The showroom city are the same city. If you look at here, now if you count, I can see the total 27 customer employees. Now I want to display employees who are working in their city, their own city. I want to display the employees who are working their own city. How we can implement that? Any idea?
Self join.
So what join we have to use? How we can use that?
Self join between the employee. We are looking for employee town, right? Employee city.
I'm looking for, I want to see employees who are working their own city.
Oh, okay.
Okay. How we can do that?
Where employee from employee table, we need to have a join to city. Equal join.
See, in employee table, we already have the city. Employee town is nothing but a city. Employee is there and their town is displaying. And to get the showroom name, I join with employee table to the showroom. So I'll get the showroom name and city name from here. I have employee name is there and employee belongs to which city is there. Showroom name is there and showroom is comes under which city. Now basically, I want to display the employee who are working in their own city only. Example, Hillary Epps is belongs to the New York and also is working in the same city, New York City. So this employee information should display. Okay, Ellen is Los Angeles, but she's working in the Sam Joe's. So this information should not display. How we can do that?
Maybe by creating an alias table.
You can add one more column and write a condition like, if city equal to, same equal to, like, showroom city, then we need to display only that column, right?
Yes, we need to give it is equal to showroom city, right?
Yes.
So where I have to apply that? You can write here employee name,
Yes.
where you can write here itself directly, where city equal to showroom city. Okay, validate this, it will display. But still I can see the, see if you look at here, still I can see blank rows, right? How we can remove this blank rows? How we can remove these blank rows? Okay, what I can do, see I can't apply the filter here on this column. I'm trying to convert this into variable. We underscore employee details. Click OK. Now select this. Now it is showing the V underscore employee. And add a filter. Make it is not null. Click OK. Okay. So this is how we can display. Or we discussed some query level filter, right? Instead of doing that, you can apply a filter. City equal to showroom name, showroom city. City equal to showroom city. So you are trying to bring the object from the query. Okay. Now run it. You can see. But if you remove this, if you use the directly employee name also, you can see the same data. Okay. Even if you click on count, So the 16 count. Okay. Clear? That is another way we can do it. Fine. Okay. Now coming to the next topic. See, whenever we join between the different tables, so we'll get the different join path issues. What are the different join path issues we'll get? We'll get the loops, fan traps, chasen traps. We'll get the three type of join path problems encounter when you are making a join between the different tables. Okay. So what happened? How the loops occur? When the loop occur, how to resolve that loop? First we'll see that, then we'll move to the other issues, the fan traps and chasen traps. Okay. I will give you the simple example here. Again, question 2, both. I have a customer name. Sorry, I have a customer ID. I have a customer name. And I have a city ID. Customer is planning to visit one of the resort. To visit one of the resort, he is doing the reservation. To visit one of the resort, he is doing the reservation. So there is a reservation table which contains the customer ID, reservation ID, reservation ID, okay, and resort ID, have another table, resort table. Resort table we have the resort ID, resort name, and resort country ID. Here we have a country ID. Okay. And also I have another table which city ID, city name, country ID. This is very important if you understand this concept. So you can identify any kind of issues in the inverse designing. Looks like, I mean, the loops, if the loop occur, so what happened in the report? Why we need to resolve the loop? Okay, so that you will understand here. Now I have a country table, country ID, country name. Okay. Now I'm just giving a name to the each table. This is the A table. This is the B table. There is the C table. Here is the D table. Here is the E table. Okay. Now I want to see the customer is visiting which resort. I want to know the customer name and resort name. So which are the tables I have to join?
ABC.
ABC. Right. So to get the customer reservation details, so I join with the customer to the B table and B table to the reservation table. Reservation to the resort table. So I will get the customer is visiting which resort. I'll get that information. And customer is belongs to which country?
ABCD.
A, B, C, D. Customer is belongs to which country?
Oh, customer.
See,
Yes.
if you join this table to this table, will I get the customer country name?
Yes.
This will give you the resort country name, right?
Oh, resort. Yes, yes. Customer name. Yes.
Because resort is planning to visit one of the resort, it did the reservation.
Customer name. Okay.
To the
ABCD.
reservation, I can get the reservation resort name. And if you join with the C table to the D table, I can get the resort is available in which country. I want to know customer's country name, A to D.
Yes.
Do we have any common column between the A to D?
AED.
A, E, D. Okay. So if you know the customer city name, so that city comes under which country? So that is how I can get the customer city name, right? Customer country name. Okay. This is fine. So now it form a loop. It's closed path right now. All the joins you are joined, all the tables you joined, and now it form a closed path. Now I want to create a one report using this universe. I want to display the customer name and I want to display the city name. Can anyone tell what is the expected query should be generated?
Sorry, city name and city name. Customer name and city name.
Oh, sorry, this is the city name. Okay. Should be made. Okay, I want to display the customer name and city name. What will be the expected query?
Select start from, select this city name and
Select.
customer name from A, comma E, where city ID equal to, A dot city ID equal to E dot city ID.
Okay, good. So basically what you are telling, so it will take this join, right?
Yes.
Why it should take this path? Why can't take the another path? There is another path also, right? Between the customer table to the city table.
Yes.
Why it will take? Why can't we take this one to get the customer city name? It may take, right?
Yes.
So what happened? Whenever you are trying to bring the customer and city name, there are two joint paths. One is the indirect path. Okay. One is the direct path. So why it is taking the indirect path? Because so this particular join is continuously joined with the till city table. Because of that, it loop has created here. In case if you remove this join, then without any issue, it will take this path. If it take this path, can we get the customer city name properly? So with this path, I can get the customer resort name, resort country name I will get. Okay. So whatever the countries, whatever the cities are there in that particular country, which is belongs to the resort, so that city's data will display, right? So that is not actually correct data. Correct? It should not take alternate joint path. It should take always this path only. It should take only this path only. It should not take the other path. So what happened if the closed path happen, if the loop occur, it will not allow you to generate any query. Because what happened, the system is trying to generate a query by using this path. System is trying to generate a query by using this path, and also it is trying to generate a query by using the alternate path. Because of that, you will get a incompatible object error. It will not allow you to generate a query. Okay, clear now? What happened if the loop occur? So we have the two join paths. One is a direct join path, the other one is the other indirect join path. It will try to generate the two query paths. Because of that, it will throw a error, incompatible object error. Okay. In case if you remove this join, okay, then what will happen? So it will generate a query directly by taking this path only, right? So if it try to take this path, it will end here only. It will not continuously join with the city. So you will get the customer city name, customer name from A and E table, right? Now it is not a loop. If you remove the join between the D and C. But if you remove the join between the C and D, so what problem will face? So we'll not get the resort country name, right? Correct or not? If you remove the join between the C and D, I can't identify the resort country name.
That's correct.
So the join should be there. But if you join this table to this table, it is forming a loop. It is forming a loop. So now how we can resolve this loop? So we can resolve this loop by creating an alias table and the country. Create an alias table and the country and remove the join between the C and D, and you can join between the alias table, whatever the alias table I created, you can join this. So now resort country name, you should bring it from the alias table, not from the main table. So from the main table I can bring the customer country name. Okay, so this is the way, so we can resolve the loop by using the alias table. Okay, why I need to decide an alias table and the country? Why can't we take another table? For example, if I take an alias table and the B table, if I create an alias table on the B table, okay, and remove the join between this table to this table. Now there is no loop, right? There is no loop. If you try to create a report with the customer and city, it will take this only. If you try to take this path, it will end here only. Correct? But if you create an alias table on the B table, can I get the customer resort name? customer resort name? No, right? So customer to the reservation ID I can join. Join is there, but it is not joined with the resort table, till resort table. So I can't get the customer resort name. So if you take this path, this will give you the only the country relevant information. It will not give the customer resort name. So resort name we can identify based on the reservation ID only, right? But this table is not joined with the resort table. Okay? Clear, right? What I'm trying to say, you're getting right? No? So instead of creating the earliest table, instead of creating the earliest table on the country table, I'm trying to create earliest table on this B table. But if you remove the join between the customer to the directly resort table, so we'll not get the customer is visiting which resort. Okay? Fine. So this is not correct answer. So creating the earliest table on the B table is not a correct answer. Correct?
Yes.
So it has always have a join between the A to B, B to the C to get the customer resort name. Okay. So this is how. So we can analyze the table structure and the joins, and what table we can create a list. So decide an list table to resolve the loop. Okay. So there is nothing like so in particular this situation we can resolve the loop. But I'll just give some int. I'll just give int whenever you are trying to bring the customer country name or something resort country name is coming from the same table. So that table you can decide an alias. Customer country name and resort country name I'm trying to bring in the same table. So that table you can decide an alias. Okay? Clear? Or any of the table joined with one to many, again the same table is joined with another table with a one to many relationship. So that table also you can decide an alias. Okay? So that is a way, so we can create alias table and resolve the loop. Fine? Okay, that's what I just till now explained. I asked you when I add these objects how the query generated. So you should aware of that. Without understanding, by looking the universe structure, you can just visualize how the query will generate when you add the object in the query panel. Before looking the query, you should know that this is what expected SQL query. Whatever you are expecting the query generating or not, you can just see here. Okay, fine. So now, so once we resolve the loop by using the aliases, by using the alias table, alias on the country table, D table, so I can get the customer country name, also I can get the resort country name without have any issue. Fine. Now understand how we can resolve the loop by using the aliases. What happens if the loop occur? What are the problems we face when the loop occur? Is that clear? I just explain very simple way.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now tomorrow we'll discuss the practical way. If the loop occur and we'll try to create a report, what kind of error we'll get and how we can resolve the loop, that we'll discuss tomorrow session. Okay.
Same time.
Tomorrow also we'll have a session at the same time, 7:30 only.
Okay.
Okay. So
Mother, do you
thanks.
have a couple of minutes?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Can I call you on your cell phone?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Thank you. I'll call you.
Oh, okay. Wait, Shanmukhi. I think Durga, Prasad, you can leave. Maybe
Yeah,
I
I'm
can
leaving.
discuss here.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Venkat, you can stop recording and you